Hey guys, Thunder here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you may see my other videos. Okay, so today is Monday, June 29th, and I do have towels to show you, and I have a little bit of an update on towels as well. So, we have this one. It says brunch is always a good idea. It's got like different brunch items and things on it. We have these two, and that was two as well. They're just veggies. Then we have these two, they're like hydrangeas. So yeah. So 6 towels done. The update is that I've only got 2 more that needs the light blue topper and they'll be done. So we're gonna do that first this week. Then we're gonna jump onto the hatching seahorse, and the towels are patterned. I bet you guys know this already, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria, it will be linked. And then the hatching seahorses are a pattern by Katie Did. So there is that. I need those, and then I need the hatching mermaids, and I need the hatching turtles. So that's where we're going. Yeah. I've already picked out the colors for the seahorses. I just did not realize I was going to be so close to having these light blue towels done. So we're going to start with that first, get them done. I've got 2 left. 2. So we're going to get that done, and then we'll start on the hatching seahorses. I'm hoping to get both hatching seahorses and maybe a hatching mermaid done this week. I don't know yet, though. We're just going to wait and see. So we're going to get off of here, get to the couch, and get to crocheting. Hey guys, okay, so it's Wednesday, which means it's time for the midweek update. So, as you know, I did 6 towels on Sunday. Not going to show those again. I'll show them again in the outro. As far as the outro goes, I don't know when I'm filming it. I did not realize that Friday is technically a holiday. It's July 4th on Saturday, but then people get it on Friday because you can't exactly take off a day when you don't work on that day anyway. So, I'm gonna try and film the outro on Friday. I'm not shortening the week. I want all 4 days this week. I'm gonna try and film the outro on Friday, but we do have some plans, so it might not be till Monday till I film the outro. It's not gonna affect this video. It's not gonna affect you guys, but I just wanted to let that be known. We had 2 more towels to do with light blue toppers to get that done. Here they are. They say let's brunch. They have some food on it, and they got green buttons. It's a pattern by Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria. And then I said I needed to start working on my hatching animals. Well, got one done. And I did use the bigger hook for this pouch, and I normally don't have issues with this, like with the seahorses, but it kind of pokes through. I'm okay with it though. It's fine. So we have a gray pouch, and then we have a seahorse inside. I really like this. Yeah. This is a pattern by Katie Did. It is a paid pattern. It will be linked as long as she still has it. If not, I'll just link her shop. This color for the body of the seahorse is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's called Aegean Stripe. It's really pretty. I really love how that came out. So yeah, so that's one seahorse done. I needed one more, and I have the pouch completed, and then I have like the nose and the side fins completed for that one. And I've already picked out colors for my first mermaid because I think I'm going to be able to get to at least one mermaid this week. So there is that. Now obviously I need 2 mermaids, 2 seahorses, which I've got 1, and then I think I'm going to make 2 turtles just so I can have 2 just in case one sells and one I have backup and I don't have to worry about remaking it. So I still need technically 5 of the hatching animals. Obviously they're not all going to get done this week, but we will see what we can get done. So I'm really hoping that I can get the other seahorse, which I should be able to finish that today, and then hopefully get the mermaid, one of the mermaids done, and then I've halved it and I just need 1 more mermaid and 2 turtles. So that would be awesome. But yeah, all those patterns are by Katie Did. But that's all I have for you right now. We're going to get off here, get to the couch, and get another seahorse done. Hey guys, okay, so it's Monday. I did not do the outro on Friday. We had a lot of stuff to do, so yeah. But first things first, we got all the light blue towels done. So there's 2 of this one that says Let's Brunch. It has that, and it has the light green button. We have 2 of these. They're like hydrangeas, and they have a dark green button. We have 2 of these. They're like vegetables, and I put a yellow button on it because it has like yellow bell peppers and things. And then we put brunch is always a good idea. There's 2 of these. They also got a yellow button because they had yellow on them. So that's 8 towels done last week. So then we started on our hatching animals. So this guy you've seen, the pouches still came out a little wonky, but it's okay. So he's in a gray pouch with a black and white button, and here he is. And this yarn is, the main body color is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, AG and Stripe. It came out really, really pretty. I really like how that came out. So there's that one. Let me just put him back in his pouch, or else he ain't never gonna go back in the pouch. So then I needed another seahorse, and we definitely got it done. So it's in a purple pouch with a purple button. That should tell you something about the colors on this one. So here's this one. It's got a purple mane to match the shell, the egg, whatever you call it. And then this is one of those all-in-one granny stripe yarns. I think it's called Grape Granny or something, like Granny Grape, something like that. But yeah, so I was thinking about making a black horn, but then there ended up being so much of a black stripe up here that it was like, that's not gonna work. So yeah, but I really like how this one came out. Lots of purple. So then I moved on to mermaids. And you know, I kind of honestly forgot about how fast the mermaids do go. So there is that. So our first one is in a blue pouch, and then when I take her out, she's like this. So this bow is actually from the same color as the tail and everything. Blue skin, pink hair, and then the tail and the shirt color and then the bow color is again another all-in-one granny square. It is, I think, called Pink Punch, but it came out really nice. I like the colors. So yeah, so last week we made 8 towels plus 3 hatching animals, which means that we made 11 items. Not bad, considering that these are sort of medium-ish to bigger items. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So this week, since this is being filmed on Monday, this week we will finish up the hatching animals and maybe start on something else. But that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.